So, I'm walking back from the grocery store after catching the bus back from work. Immediately when I left work, they started pounding down and shocking my feet like a motherfucker, and they're still doing it. They're also pushing against my feet and my body, and they're making me go like, whoa, 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 whoa. And they're saying things like, you must be a bit off balance. Maybe it's your backpack hip. Yeah, I think it's your backpack hip. I think you really need to balance your backpack. So, they're doing it again. I'm like, woo, woo, woo. And they're doing it back and forth. Sometimes they do it to one side. Just before I started making the video, they were doing it to this side. They did that to me when I was going to work. And sometimes they're like, oh, go that way. You know, cut the corner off there. Walk that way. Walk that path. And then, like, I have to push against a force to keep going straight, and it hurts because they're also shocking me at the same time. Nothing internal to the human body can cause that, Dad. Nothing internal to the human body can feel like a force being applied against it, not to the degree that they're doing this, while simultaneously feeling electrical shocks at the same time, while sometimes simultaneously feeling burns and or simultaneously feeling freezing sensations. I was just on the bus, and they're recreating it right now as I'm saying that to a milder degree. And as I say milder degree, one of them is saying, to a milder degree, Kip. Across my shoulders and the back of my neck. And they're doing it right now. They're giving it a frostbite sensation. It was more severe on the bus. It wasn't as severe as they've done it before. But they're doing it again now, and it feels like I'm being electrically shocked there. And that there's an ice beam on there. Nothing internal to the human body can cause that, Dad. And so I said earlier, just a moment ago, oh, now they're shoving down on my foot, my left foot, quite a bit. And they're going, now we're shoving down on your left foot more severely, Kip. With that dramatic pause in there. So I was on the bus. They're doing the freeze rate attack on the freeze rate attack combined with the electrical shock, which I think those always accompany each other. They're doing it again now. They're increasing it now. So in the 100-degree heat right now, or 90+ degree heat, or 100-degree heat, my ears and my neck and the upper part of my back towards my shoulders feels like they're being frostbitten and electrically shocked, and I've got 100-degree heat beaming down on me. And they're saying right now, maybe that's the early stages of hypothermia, Kip. We're making a reference to the South Park episode that was on yesterday or the day before, that was mocking or doing a parody of The Day After Tomorrow. In any case, now they're pushing against me. I also was on, while I just got on the bus, it felt like there was a 10-pound bowling ball on my crotch. And it would reduce in weight, the feeling of weight, a little bit. And they were literally saying at the same time, they were doing a fake debate of whether or not it probably felt like 5 pounds or 10 pounds to me. And they were like making it heavier and lighter and heavier and lighter. Nothing internal to the human body can cause a sensation and the feeling of a 10-pound bowling ball on your crotch, Dad. And then make it feel like it's 5 pounds and then 10 pounds. While simultaneously, naturally occurring schizophrenic voices are having a fake, jackass, asinine debate of whether or not it feels like 5 pounds or 10 pounds. That is not possible in the least. And now they're shocking my feet more, the tops of my feet more. My feet are deteriorating, Dad, and I have video after video of my feet deteriorating. My ass crack is still scabbed over. And they keep attacking that too. I literally had burns that I showed you 2 weeks after healing. And you can also see burns from 2 months before that when I was in Waco. One of them is in a straight line on my shin. and they swelled up my lymph node and all this, and you're literally doing nothing while I'm still suffering. You are not allowed to do that under any circumstances, no matter what. Otherwise, you are one of them. You are aiding and supporting terrorists, and you're protecting them over your own son and his dog. So I'm almost at the hotel. They're trying to list off other things that they were doing to me. Oh, the other thing they've been doing too is they've been giving me the sensation that I have to take a shit. I could probably take a shit if I wanted to, but I don't desperately need to. But then they move that beam around as they're doing right now, and it feels like there's a beam pushing around in there. Sometimes hitting my prostate, and then also hitting my intestines. They're moving it up, and I feel it in my lower intestines. And that's not gas. That's not an upset stomach. And they're talking at the same time, moving it around. And they've done that sporadically throughout the day. Like, oh, maybe this will be the first time you take a shit at work, Kip. It's like, oh, and then I left work and they're like, oh, you made it through the day without needing to use the restroom at work to take a shit. So I guess we're gonna make you shit your pants in the bus, or we're gonna make it really uncomfortable on the walk home. And they said, we forgot about that since you went to the grocery store. Instead of walking directly home, we forgot about making it really uncomfortable. So we're gonna make it more uncomfortable now. And it is more uncomfortable. And they said, we're gonna make you have shallow breathing. And I do have shallow breathing. Oh, and when I left the grocery store, they made the top of my buttocks near my waistline, about an inch or two below my waistline, across my buttocks. They gave it an immediate numbing sensation. And they're going, that's akin to your dad's left arm going down, blah, 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 blah. That's just something that we're paying homage to. And so for a couple minutes, it felt numb. And I feel them shocking it now, and it doesn't feel numb, but it feels like it's on the way there. But they made it feel instantly numb. And they're like, maybe it's the backpack. Maybe your backpack is hitting it and it's causing a circulation issue. No. So, the nightmare continues. Thanks for giving them another day of my life, Dad. Thanks for giving them countless more moments. You're not allowed to even give them one more moment, but you just did, and again and again and again, under any circumstances, no matter what.